Hey guys, so I finally got this app update completed. So now you can update old controllers with the new app. So we can update firmwares now with the app, and then that'll allow you to go through the rest of the setup and finish and get the new cloud app on your phone. So let's go through a setup here where we can just download the new app, register an account. For those of you who've already registered an account, just skip that step, go straight to the firmware update part. But people who don't have an account with the new app will quickly just register and then go through the firmware update of their controller. So let's just jump into it. Download the app first from Google Play or the iOS store. Just go to your app store, look up ShowHome Lighting, and it'll be the ShowHome Lighting Cloud app, not the old app, the Cloud app. So look that up and download it. And then once you get in, we'll go to register when you got the app open. So we'll just really quickly register an account, put your name in. I'm going to make a burner email here. Firmware at Hotmail. And give it a password. So there, then we'll just quickly set that up and then we'll just register that account. So hit register. Now you got to send in your location. So let's just get this part out of the way. So if this is your house, let's just set this as home. So you can say home for the location name. For me, I live in Tisdale. So let's look up Tisdale as a location. This is just to set your sunrise, sunset time. So that's all it's really for. So we'll just found my location, hit done. Okay, and it says click the button to automatically connect to the controller's Wi-Fi. So we can't do this step yet. This is where we will go after we do the firmware update of the controller. So what we're going to want to do is hit in the top left corner this drop down, and we're going to go to settings and go to firmware update. Okay, so what we're looking at here is what you'll see on an Android device. On an iPhone, because of their privacy policies, I can't add this find device button. They won't let me search for devices on the network just because of their privacy policies. So for iPhones, you'll have to always manually enter the IP address. So I'll show you how to get that. And you just probably saw there, I clicked on find devices. On Android, it'll automatically find it. You can find your IP address of your old controller and hit update. Where the iPhones, we're going to have to now find that IP address. So if you go to the old app, our old app, or if you're using WLED, go to WLED. So we'll switch to the old app. And you'll see I got 3 controllers here. So I got 3 controllers on my network. The one that I want to update is the one on the bottom here. So that number that you see there under WLED, that 192.168.0.197, that's the IP address of the controller I want to update. So for you, probably most people only have one controller. So just write that IP address down of your controller and then go back to the new app. And for iPhone users, you're going to want to enter that IP address. So enter it here. And then once you're done entering it, you can hit connect. So for me, whoops, I backed out. So for me, I'm on Android. You can just, for all the Android users, just hit find my device. So I got 3 controllers. It found the 3 controllers that I have. So I'm just checking here. Ends in 197. So I'm going to go here, look. Okay, 197. I'm going to hit update, and then it's going to ask me for a passcode. So to get a password or a passcode, you have to email me, steve@showhomelighting.com. Give me your name. If you know your order number from the kit or the lights or controller that you've ordered from me, give me that order number too so I can cross-reference it. Because right now I'm only giving the update to current existing customers, not to just any WLED user. We just don't have room on our cloud server for a whole bunch of people jumping on this right now. So if you just email me, I will send you a passcode that you can use to do the update. So yeah, if you send me your email, I will email you back as soon as I can with a code that you can use. So I think I have one set up. So it's ABC123, hit submit. Okay, so now it'll take you to this screen. So it tells you your device IP address and you can hit start update. So just hit start update. It'll download the firmware to your phone, and then it'll start the OTA update. Just try not to exit out of this in the middle, because then you'll have a completely bricked controller. Just let it do its thing. It'll tell you once the update started. Okay, it says its update started successfully, and now it'll wait for confirmation for the reboot after the install. Okay, so now what it did is it did the install, and then it told the controller to do a factory reset. So now your controller is no longer connected to your Wi-Fi. It's completely wiped, and it's got the new firmware on it. So now that we've done that, let's go back again. So now you can go ahead with the install. Now, this part here is only for Android users. If you have an iPhone, go to my other video that I have on YouTube about doing the cloud app setup, because that's going to show you it being done on an iPhone. Again, it's easier on an Android because I could do more things with the Android where I couldn't with the iPhone. So for the Android, if you want to watch, we'll quickly do a setup here. So you can hit connect to controller. Now it's going to show I have 3 controllers here, so I'm just trying to remember which one is not the one. I think I'm just going to check again here. There we go. So you hit connect to controller C7A04. So that's the new one I just updated. And so now I want to set it up. So I'm going to hit that. It's going to ask you, do you want to connect to this device? Hit connect. It'll connect to it. It'll say, this is a new controller. Do you want to set it up? Yep. Hit set up. Now, this is where you want to put in your LED output settings. So if you refer to the, well, hopefully before we did this update, which maybe I'll put that in the video, you need to write these numbers down. So if you go to your old app, go to LED preferences and write down your channels, so your GPIO numbers and the length of your lights. So defaults to 16 on here. So say we have 100 lights on that one, we'll go 100. And then if we need to add, you can hit the plus. And if we had like GPIO 18, you can add that. Say we had 100 lights on there. Then now we have your LED count set up there. So you can hit done, and now we can scan for our Wi-Fi network. Now this sometimes doesn't work the first time, so it's good to just wait a little bit before hitting scan again. Hitting it too many times will jam it up. Okay, so I hit it second time, it worked. Pick my Wi-Fi network. Oops. Okay, I'll hit done. Now it'll register the controller. So it'll automatically disconnect from the controller Wi-Fi and reconnect to your home network. See, it says reconnecting, registering the controller in the database. Boom, you're done. So now you're set up. You're running on the new app. So just make note that what you just saw is only works for Android. If you have an iPhone, it works the same, but you need to manually connect and disconnect from the controller Wi-Fi. So when it tells you to in the app, you got to swipe down on your phone, go to your Wi-Fi settings, and change your Wi-Fi's to and from the controller Wi-Fi. So you'll see that in the other video. If there is I'd like to test this on people who are in the WLED world that know how to reflash their controllers just in case it fails. I would probably take like 5 of you guys right now and allow you to update to my app if you want to try it out. And I'd like to just do it to test the firmware update stuff with other people. So if you want to just DM me or message me, I will get in touch with you and give you a password. And if you want to try out the cloud app, I'm more than happy to give you a code so you can try it out and let me know if it works for you and the firmware flash actually works. I've done it multiple times on my own controller, but I just want to make sure it's foolproof and I'm not bricking anyone's controllers out there. So let me know, and hopefully this video helps you guys get updated. Thanks. Bye.